Let's Burn with Brigands presents
The Wheel of Death.
Hey everyone, welcome to Let's Burn with Brigands versus my favorite unlicensed NES game of all time, Super Sprint from Tangen. On the Wheel of Death, we have two options every time we lose a race or explode. We will down some increasingly spicy hot sauce. So probably throw a wrench into our plans, and I use that phrase advisedly because this is Super Sprint. Let's spin the wheel and find out what the rule is for this one. Every time we explode, we will down some increasingly spicy hot sauce. Got to be careful. Our speed going into those turns. Let's get that rule up on the board. Cleared out. There we go. Looking good. Explode. Sounds like it's challenging me to explode, actually. I love this racing game for the NES. Not sure why it was never licensed by Nintendo. I need to do a Video Games 101 on this to find out from Fluff firsthand what the deal with that is. But excellent racing game. Port from the arcade, obviously, if you're not familiar. This game was a lot of fun to play with two players, specifically. The thing about this game is only one person had to get first place in the race for you both to continue on. So when my brother and I would play this as kids, one of us would always be basically just causing mayhem for the rest of the cars, just diverting them from the path and everything, getting in their way, just being a general nuisance to the other cars, while the other person, the better driver, could focus on the track and just delivering a first place victory. You stole my wrench, you SOB. I hate that they can do that, but I also kind of like that. I think we got this well in hand. Let's grab this wrench here. Easy, no explosions. Just that a little bit. Sweet. Tangen Vision. Yeah, the Famicom version of this was licensed, but for whatever reason, the Tangen NES port of the arcade game was not, so I don't know. Very localized tornadoes on the track here. Could make us explode if we're not careful. Every 2 wrenches, you can upgrade one of your stats for your car. You can have stickier tires, higher top speed, or better acceleration. So, all obviously things that can improve your cause, your odds in your cause. But yeah, if you don't take first place, it's a game over. So this could end very quickly. I think we can have 3 wrenches at once, but it only takes 2 to upgrade something. The white car appears to be our only real competition right here. It's the Top Gun of racing. Hell yeah. And I love our mustard yellow car too, by the way. Alright, what should we upgrade here? Traction, I'm thinking. I feel like if we have a higher top speed, we'll just be exploding more by running into the walls. So let's go traction. Here we go. Alright. Let's see how this handles now. Looks like the white car is, almost exploded if you come in with enough velocity. Don't take that wrench. Yeah, I think we're going to lap the white car. So far, so good. Now, I think eventually these tracks begin to repeat, and they just add more and more different obstacles to the track. Dang, I should have gone back for that wrench. Because I'm pretty sure that we handily have the lead right there. We have another upgrade, though. I might go handling again, quite honestly. I'm not sure with the traction. I'm not sure what the max is for any of these levels. A little cut through here, a little dirt path. I like that. Yeah, white is the only one who seems to have really shown up here. Yeah, the great thing about playing with a +1 and having them be running interference was basically that if the other car got knocked off their course and you don't go around the track in just the right way, like you have to make that loop, you can't, like for example, I can't right here just make a hard left and skip this loop-de-loop bit here. You have to go the way the track was designed, and if you don't, then they don't count it as a lap, so you could totally screw up the CPU cars. Which is why my brother or I would just ram into the other cars to get them to go the wrong way around the loops. It was really satisfying. It's low-key one of the best co-op games for the NES in that way. You don't think about it like that, but yeah, just working together as a team to to sabotage the CPU cars was very satisfying. Jester. All right, haven't seen a repeat yet. That's a good-looking track right here. Need to pay closer attention to that white car. As long as I can get through all the tracks. Ooh, okay, shortcut right there. Without seeing any repeats. If we can make that loop, basically, then I'll feel pretty good. All right, white is right behind me. Oh, there's our first crash. All right, took 4 levels, but we got there. Yeah, being the interference driver was a lot more fun than being the one who had to actually show up and get first place in the race. Yeah, I was very proud when I could say to my brother, like, oh, you know that white car that was your real competition? Yeah, he's essentially, his entire run has been compromised because we knocked him slightly off course and it screwed up his whole race, so it's pretty fantastic. All right. We're still in it with the white car, though. Good Lord, they're not letting up either. Put a little distance between ourselves and them. How many laps are we doing? All right, this is the final lap. I'd like that wrench, but not at the expense of my car exploding. All right, then. This could get hot.
Round 2.
Yeah, this was definitely a rental for me. Never owned this one until years later, but... All right, Palo Alto. But yeah, remember we were moving into our new house when I was a kid. Gotta win. That was close. Renting this and just taking the NES over to the new house while my dad was doing some painting. Rest of the family was at the old house, and I wasn't helping at all. I was just playing this game constantly. That's my memory of this game. More traction? Until I can prove to myself that I can drive without running into a wall and exploding, I think I need more traction. Oh, we screwed up white. All right, so white is not an issue anymore. Now blue is the problem. All the cars are getting progressively slightly better. I didn't even mean to screw up white right there. Okay. Yeah, the handling is... Okay. Oh, this is going to be close. Handling's not the best in this game. It's very easy to oversteer. Okay, got my second wrench. Now red is the one threatening. No. Woo! Good Lord. All right, we need more traction apparently. I'm still sliding all over this course. All these courses. Maybe there is no max on track. Maybe it's like 9 or something like that. Well, 6. Still a unique track right here. Very easy to screw people up here. This is the one I remember the most. Yeah, the water just slows you down for some reason. I mentioned this when we did our Video Games 101 on RC Pro-Am. Like, I don't know why they decided, the collective developers of NES racing games and just games in general, whenever water was an obstacle or a thing, they'd be like, it just slows you down a little bit. Alright. Blue's overtaking me. Okay. Better pound some hot sauce, Blue. I saw you explode. Whew. Oh my god. That was serendipitous. That was madness there at the end. There's a lot of tracks. I don't know how anyone is expected to actually beat this game. There's just so much luck and random chance which goes into it. Alright, I think we made the full loop. Yeah, this is the first track we did actually, so we did it. This is a victory as far as I'm concerned. Short and sweet. But yeah, we'll keep going until we actually lose, which could very well be this one right here. I don't know. You can see all their cars getting progressively faster, better acceleration, all the good stuff. I wanted that wrench. Yeah, these are the games that they're not designed to be beaten, just to torture you. It is an arcade game after all. I have it in my head. I think there's 85 tracks in this game, so I'm trying to think like how many repeat it. We got, was it 6 until we had our first repeat? Fine, I'll do some more top speed. I'm gonna regret this. 80 something, that sounds right to me. And basically, wow, we're already going quite a bit faster. Or they're going a lot slower, I don't know, maybe a combination of both. But I don't know why they got bad all of a sudden. But I think it's sort of like RC Pro-Am actually, when you do a lot of repeats and then eventually you get to a track which is unique, the final track in the game. Kind of like NES Pro Wrestling as well when you think about it, with the Great Puma being the final wrestler, but only after you take down the normal circuit of guys 3 times. There we go. White was just going into his final lap, actually, so. Did I get enough wrenches for another upgrade? I was not paying attention. So yes, considering I just said there's like 80 levels, it's kind of sad that I said, oh, I consider getting to level 7 a victory, but I do. We'll take it. Wow, how was that not a crash? That was kind of full speed going into that. This is where you need to balance your handling with your top speed, because you're just hitting these turns way too fast. And you don't have the handling to corner. Just a tornado going through the stats at the top. There we go. Alright, we made it to double-digit levels. That's a win. Yeah, I don't know why they got slow all of a sudden. It's like the first time I took the speed boost. Everybody got slower. Take it. More speed. You got a need for speed. I love that little cut through though. Though? Always did. Got my wrench. And it's very satisfying when you make like just a really nice figure 8 turn right there. We got this one well in hand. Alright, getting a little sloppy. Here in lap 3. Excuse me. And I like that they made us the yellow car, you know? I feel like a lot of games would have just made us the boring white car so that we could have easily identified ourselves and everything, but I don't know, the yellow car kind of pops a little bit. It's nice for a change. Good old Tangen. Did they do, God, why am I blank on it? Oh, stand by. It'll come to me. Is it Guardian, or what was that game that they, that ridiculous arcade co-op game? Gauntlet? Did they do Gauntlet? Tank do Gauntlet? Guardian. They probably made Guardian as well. Ooh, I think we're definitely bringing up the rear right now. And they just took my wrench too. The speed caught up. Ooh, how was that not a crash? This might be our last race. Pushing him out of the way. All of our speed upgrades. Alright, we're back in control. We're back in control. Oh, God. You see how ridiculous this gets once you start getting into double digits and all the upgrades and everything. Yeah, I remember the cartridge for this not looking like anything else on the NES, and I always likened that and associated that with being unlicensed, but I think that was just like how Tangen did their thing. Like, I think Gauntlet was the same way. Assuming that was them. That feels right. And once my brother and I realized that just ensuring that they didn't make the right lap or loop with some of these turns, that completely irrevocably screwed up the competitors. We were just like, it was like finding the ultimate cheat code, which, I mean, it kind of, for this game, it kind of is. A very exciting moment when you're a kid. Tasty. All right. Been relatively clean. Let's go 5 here, and let's turn our sights to acceleration. Still not sure how much longer this is going to go. I guess we're going for the double loop now. This was the hardest race, though, I think, last time. Especially with these darn localized tornadoes. Oh, there we go. Got a little too excited. Aardvark here. Secret Aardvark. Oh, excuse me. Bang it. Bang on. All right, there we go. Recovered relatively well considering I couldn't see myself. Didn't feel like I was going that fast, but I've already met my goals, so maybe I need to just focus on driving a bit more conservatively. I don't need to be pounding all this hot sauce. I guess. Oh, God. I think he's got it this time. I need him to screw up. He's not going to screw up. No! All right. Fair enough. And it's just game over. How come it wasn't game over for the red, white, and blue cars every time that I got first place? Anyway, there it is. I met my personal goals, so we'll still call it. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment on this video, and click subscribe if you haven't already, as this seriously helps me to keep making great content for you. And check the description of this video to see what song is playing right now.